I got to stay away from Dunkin' Donuts is what it is, because every time I go in there, I wind up with another conversation. And you know, and I'm usually kind of a quiet guy, but I keep finding myself in these conversations. We were talking about corporate taxes, and the lady said, "Well, it's about time that the corporations started paying their fair share of taxes. We need to increase their taxes. They need to pay more." And I couldn't resist, you know, as much as I wanted to. My coffee was hot. I thought I should walk away and enjoy this nice hot cup of coffee.
Did your head spin around like Linda Blair? You're like,
it was pretty close, and my old-fashioned donut almost came out looking something like pea soup. So it was real close. But I stopped myself and said, I got to do it. I have to. I can't, because it'll keep me up at night if I don't. So I said, do you know that in America, our corporations pay the highest corporate income tax anywhere in the world? And she just looked at me and went, no, they don't. No, they don't. They don't pay anything. And I thought, well, maybe that's why they all left, is because they don't pay tax here. They pay taxes somewhere else, and that's why the corporations are all offshore. And while they've moved everything offshore, it's because they want to pay taxes. Is that right? And then she looked at me like I was crazy. Not realizing that basically I had resaid to her what she had said to me. And I told her, I said, no, actually, they pay a very high income tax. That's why our governor here in Florida, our newly elected governor, part of his agenda is to lower as much as possible the impact on corporations, on business, so that businesses will look at Florida and go, oh, we need to move to Florida. And they'll bring their corporations, they'll bring their jobs here. And she just looked at me like totally confused, had the deer in the headlights thing going. She goes, no, they don't pay the taxes like that. They need to pay their fair share. We all need to pay our fair share. And at that point, I said, you know, just have a nice day. You're gone.
You know, here's my question, John, and this is something that I always want to ask people, is they say that, but when you take into account the loopholes that they get, the actual tax rate is much lower. It's closer to 17% and not 35 or whatever it is. You know, that might be true, and I'll even take it as face value and say, okay, that's absolutely true. I mean, I don't know if it is or not, but jumping through a loophole takes effort, takes money, is doing something that is probably not in your best interest, probably something that you would not do if it wasn't going to save you 10% off of your taxes. 10% off of your top line. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So how is that not a tax? How is that not a tax, but in a different name?